Yo, what's up, my man? It's Remember here, Double H here for you here for another Sunday spectacular. So again, this is just where we just review what has happened within the week. So it's 2 weeks till the Premier League season starts. Obviously, the other season starts before, but obviously before that, it's a huge game. Less than a week from now, which of course is the real kicker, which is the Charity Shield between Chelsea and Man City on Saturday. But obviously, what has been happening has been this flipping International Champions Cup, some cool trophy thing. Look, it's a preseason; it doesn't really matter. Still, at the same time, even if it doesn't matter, we still get a general idea of what's happening. So, what's been trending right now? Because I always look at what's been trend out on the waves. Is Jose? There's only one Jose that's who we know, no other Jose that really exists in the world, and that of course is Mourinho. Now I have already put out my review on the Liverpool game, and I came out and said, you know what, let's see what you guys think about it, because I feel that Mourinho won't last the year. That's my thing. I mean, I think that Mourinho is probably going to get sacked before the year end. So do you how long do you think Mourinho is going to last?
I honestly think that Mourinho, if you look at, we're putting too much as a preseason, because I think we should first compete first couple of competitions in the Premier League before we can decide whether he's back or not. Because he lost and doing a preseason, we want to put him already on the final board. And this thing for like you have to understand.
Well, I get what you're saying, but the fact of the matter is that the preseason been garbage, and he has actually been the issue that he has so much negative energy around it. When you're moaning, groaning, you're saying, I don't have this, I don't have that. You're saying, oh, club he should basically be winning trophies because you guys said I should be winning trophies. There's a lot of deflection and there's a lot of I would say passive aggression happening, which is why this leads me to that they could have a pretty nasty season next season.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you more.
Are you guys talking about Mourinho?
Yeah.
He's finished, man. Let's just move on. The dude is finished.
He's not finished. Is there anyone that finds it funny? Mourinho just like he's so straight. He doesn't mince his words. Like
wait. Easy. Hold up, Juju man. Why have Ruud Gullit and David Platt in Sampdoria jerseys on your avatar?
It's new season.
No. Okay. But what does that mean? Like, so what does that mean with regards to the new season?
He's made top 13.
It's new season and it's going to be great.
New team, new everything. That's the dude.
New everything.
Okay, so you now support Sampdoria. Okay, interesting. All right. No. But guys, look, man. I think it's shocking for me to say this. I may have to do a video on this. Is Mourinho done? Yeah. A1.
What's going on?
Yeah, I think you have to log out back in because I think there's static is coming from you. I think maybe to reduce the volume around the area. You have some static.
It's that third season syndrome, man. He's gone. Christmas, he's gone.
No, because remember, this is what I said in my video. The third season at Chelsea, they had a really bad preseason, and he was having the same kind of similar complaints he had in the preseason of that third season with Chelsea in his second spell that he's having right now. And when you look at the facts about that, whoever you really brought in, what's Fred Flintstone, I want to buy Jerry Maguire. I'm like, come on, man. It's like, and Pogba, who's not going to fit in, and you're doing away
Lukaku is your striker. Lukaku is their striker.
And look, if that when Martial swap goes, I think Mourinho has to retire. If Mourinho signs away a swap deal where Martial goes to Chelsea and Willian goes to United, Mourinho he has to retire. He has to.
Wait, is he still your boy?
Mohammed, relax. Okay, just chill. So, let me just get an early gauge, man. Let me just get an early gauge. Where United finish next season?
Probably fourth.
I actually think if they get a coach early on, for example, like let's say a Zidane, or let's say a coach like
Who's
I think
available
a
right
Di
now?
Matteo, a Di Matteo would be a perfect appointment because I think Di
Di
Matteo
Matteo.
is a
That
much
guy
more
hasn't been in football for how long?
no.
Dimateo,
I
look,
just
man,
think
bro.
like coaches like
That's very
that.
That's a
Dimateo.
downgrade. But by the way, I don't know why.
Yeah.
That guy is the Champions League trophy, but usually man carry on.
Yeah, I don't know why people are hating Mourinho. I mean, it's only preseason. Like, who cares about these games? Like, all the games that matter.
The funny thing is,
APL
we're
starts soon.
saying,
That's what matters. Because
Juju,
this
the funny
doesn't
thing
mean
is,
anything.
no. The funny thing is, we're all saying it's preseason, but Mourinho's complaining, saying, he's not getting the right players. He's the youngsters. He pretty much
No,
took
it's
the
true.
piss with the youngsters.
Yeah, but it's too bad. Sucks to be them, but it's just saying the truth. If I mean, he needs to filter, but it's the fact. This is not his team, so this result doesn't mean
then,
anything.
Jujman, let me ask you, where they finish then?
Top four easy. I'm thinking they might get
Easy top
an
four.
FA. Yeah, yes. I think they might get an FA or they're getting one trophy. They're getting
That's
one
not good
trophy
enough,
and
man.
top four.
For United,
But
that's not good enough.
Okay, wait. Let's
something.
move on. I don't want to waste time.
I actually see.
Wait, easy. We'll come back to it. It's easy, bro. Easy. I want to talk about Ozil. So, do you think that Ozil is going to remain retired from Germany, or there's possibly a U-turn for him back to Germany?
Well, as long as that president is there, there's no way he's coming back. So
I don't
it
think
depends. It depends on if that guy leaves.
They were
And
trying to
something happens
scapegoat Ozil.
drastically.
They're trying to scapegoat Ozil as if I think they just made a big deal out
Which
of
is
this.
just because Joachim Love is the brick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I mean outside Germany, I don't know the big deal with Germany, but outside Germany, why is this even a big deal in the first place? I don't know. And people are really honest. It just talks rubbish. You should keep quiet. I mean, these footballers make a lot of money, but clearly they don't have the mind. They don't have it. They're not that intelligent. Because what rubbish was Julio honest talking about?
Oh no. But Uli Juanes is a criminal though.
Yeah, and he's busy talking about Ozil. I was like, who does this guy think he is? Like, who does this think he is?
What I would say though is is that I think Ozil, right? He made the right decision to retire from Germany because like you see Germany, right?
This is all because of one stupid photo. I mean, this is all
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay. Let's address this photo now. My thing is that. So if you take, because look, it's weird because I don't know what guy's politics
Ozil's
are
half
fully.
Turkish. He has the right. Ozil's half Turkish. So
Okay, no. My thing is that
What about
whenever
not watching from the German?
easy. I would say, look, whenever we get political, it gets tricky because again, I just give my stuff as an outsider of everyone. I saw his bodyguards beat up some protesters, and then I saw some Turkish guy says, "Oh, you don't know about the politics. You don't know this stuff." And it's true. Like, I'm not talking. So who am I to say that Erdogan is this evil dictator dude? Because all we're given is what the West gives us from outside of things. So it could be biased, but only because you take a photo with a dude doesn't mean you agree with everything that the guy does.
yep, exactly.
No.
Another thing is,
ignorant.
you know what? It's not about the photo. They
No,
were
it's
looking
about the photo.
because
It all started, Juju.
No,
It's
it
about
started in
photo.
the World Cup.
Oh,
Wait. It started in the World Cup when they were blaming Ozil in that game against Sweden, I believe, where they were saying this
This
guy
was
was the
prior
worst
to
player
the
in
World
the
Cup,
pitch.
man. This is
No,
prior
they
to
were
the
trying
World
to
Cup.
get
That
rid of
photo
the
was
guy. They're
prior to
trying
the
to get.
World Cup.
Is it when did it start? Because I think they're
this
trying
was
to get. They
prior
were
to-
trying to
this
get
was
rid of
before,
Ozil
way
from
before the
that
World
team.
Cup. It was
No, I'm not. I think the thing with the Ozil is like, I think the reason why it's tricky for because look at Germany, like when I was outside Germany and how they lived. Ozil wasn't really one of the names on the sheet. I was looking at Joachim Love. I was looking at Muller out of position. I was looking at Timo Werner. I was looking at Kedira, who horrible in the game against Mexico. But the main thing was Love. It's like Joachim Love, like you're the manager. You're the guy who has to really manage these guys, get the best kind of players. And tactically, that's the key thing. Tactically, they were just clueless. So it's not about specific individuals and everything. Also, there's a showreel of the chances that Ozil created.
Yep, exactly. Yeah,
Hummels in that game, and he didn't put it. So he says, like, because I have my criticism.
At the end of the day, he was doing his job.
But still, look, man, Ozil was not the main reason.
No, but he was doing his job creating. I mean, you can't ask more of him. He created 2 crucial chances.
But come on, Mohamed. He can score a goal, man. Come on, he take a shot, bro. Just take a shot.
True.
Yeah. I'm not, because for me. I'm very interested to see what Arsenal do this season, because I've always Arsenal are the team that I'm going to find interesting, mainly because of the fact of it's a new. Like I've never been more.
We've never been more unpredictable like this season. Like you literally don't know what's gonna happen.
Like they could end up 6-7. They could end up like second, because that's why. Because I mean, I still City are going to win it. I keep saying Liverpool second, but who knows, man? If Arsenal and it clicks with Arsenal, who knows? Like Liverpool are not guaranteed to have a great reason, even if they bought very well this summer.
The one thing with Arsenal is, I think Aubameyang, that was they got him at a discount. That was a great buy.
Oh no,
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Speak. Yeah.
Honestly, right? I think what you guys are saying, because me, I don't like making predictions for even my team Barcelona. I will not make a prediction this season. Because of what happened against Roma, like it's very hard to predict what's gonna happen, what team is gonna be fourth, what team is gonna be first. You know what I'm trying to say? So I think it's that you just have to wait to see how like Arsenal deal with the pressure, because again, against Man City, you know what I'm trying to say? You never know what is going to happen. You know,
that's
obvious.
You still can make a prediction.
Okay. Let's quickly move on now. I want to now talk about Hazard now.
Oh god.
So, don't be rude. I heard that. So, is Hazard staying at Chelsea this summer then?
Yeah, he's staying.
Yeah, he's too late now. It's too late.
People say that. Wait, do you know how much can be done in one day?
By the way, did Courtois even go to Madrid?
They have to find a replacement.
Isn't it 200 mil? 200 mil.
Wait, did Courtois even go to Madrid? That was the deal.
No.
Hazard and Courtois.
Look. There's 2 weeks left or something. A lot can happen in one day. My thing is that I was convinced. Like, I'm shocked Real Madrid didn't really just say, you know what, we'll take a loss, put in the 200 mil for Hazard and buy him. But as you say, like, if they've left till this list and they've not even put in an official bid yet,
yeah, exactly.
It takes 2 or 3 bids to then get it. But the fact that you've not actually put official bid yet and just look like you're going to put a bid.
And you have to give time to Chelsea to replace him and all.
Do you know what I had? I had that Florentino suggested Hazard to I think it's the board of the club, and they were like, "Why would we buy Hazard when we have Asensio?" I swear, I'm not making it up.
What? Are you? Excuse me?
That's a lie.
That's a lie,
man. Don't bring that lie here.
No, I swear, I didn't
That's
make it
a
up.
lie.
That's what I had.
That's 100% lie.
I don't think Perez would make that assumption.
That's what the board said.
I know Perez. I'm a Barcelona fan. I know who he is.
Wait. Ask Asensio.
There's no way that happened, man. No, that's a lie.
No, I think
that's a lie.
No.
So the thing straight to that now, man. We don't need a guy who was one of the best players at the
got
World
Asensio and
top
Benzema,
3.
you know?
With Marco, Jeremiah, Asensio. Who did even sniff each of the World Cup?
I am surprised about what Madrid are doing, because
Shocking.
Because let's just look at this. Like they're
They need
expecting
50 Gs. They
no,
need
no,
50
no,
Gs.
no. Let's look at it more. They're expecting Bale to stay an entire season fit. Hasn't happened in
Impossible.
3 years. Hasn't happened in 3 years. Benzema to
Yes.
score more than 30 goals. I don't remember when
No,
that
not
happened.
happening.
And then
No, he scored
a
something like
17-year-old
50
to
goals.
deliver. This is like these guys are
No,
going like
the thing that worries me is that they're good players. These dudes are good. Like what's it called? Asensio,
yeah.
Isco.
Isco, Bill. They are good players. But if you're going up against Messi, Coutinho, this Malcolm guy looks like a tricky customer. And Barcelona are going to get more guys. And I think Messi's going to have a big season based on him flopping in the World Cup. To go against that, you need more than Bale, Isco, and Asensio. You need a
And they
superstar.
don't really have that much squad depth either, to be honest.
Can I say something about my Barcelona team?
Not yet. We'll get there. Relax, man. I'm guiding the topics. Let's deal with this bloody Belgian fool, man.
Okay, I think honestly,
easy. I'll give it to you, man. Let me talk. I'll give it to you. Let me talk.
Let me land.
My emphasis is that. Look, if to keep Hazard, Chelsea look pretty. Because I mean, I was always this mindset that Hazard is gone. There's no this guy staying based on the World Cup that he's had. I just don't see him staying. But now, if he stays, man, I'm looking at how Chelsea are playing Jorginho. I'm looking at how Sarah
They
is
still have that
going.
bums, Morata, Cahill, though. I mean,
No,
you know.
but Morata helped for the goal. Like I think Morata can actually thrive under this. If Hazard is kept,
Oh, come on.
Chelsea, no, let's be real. Chelsea could do something this season with Hazard and Sarri ball. They could do some. Like I think it seems to be watched out for.
Sorry, that's what we're calling it now. Yeah.
Yep. Bandwagon.
Easy, man. Relax. Come on, man. So, but let's just look at I want to look at Barcelona now. Who basically stole a player off Roma, which is quite rude. I mean, like a guy was on his way to get signed, and then you just, I mean, come on, how have it had so?
Nah, but that's Barcelona though. They shady fuckers there.
Wait,
No, very shady people. But from that Barcelona, look, I've said it right that I really believe that they go Champions League phase next season, and that's because of Malcolm and Cunha. I think Valverde is bringing some Brazilian flair into the team, and his team to be more and more attacking.
Need another defender though. Barcelona need another defender.
Oh no, sorry, Piqué is a brick. Piqué is a brick.
Yeah. You need to replace PK, man. That guy's beyond finished.
Okay, look, how you say you wanted to talk about some talk, man.
Yeah, like
just need one
honestly,
center.
like I would say this, HH. You do not trust PK to play an 89 game season because you never know what PK you'll get. So there's certain
Well, I think we all know what PK you're gonna get, man. The dude is trash. I think we all know.
he's just trash, you know. And then also the thing about Barca is, like I was watching the preseason yesterday where, you know, we play against Tottenham. The second half, the way Tottenham was just like attacking us, you know what I'm trying to say? And
Wait, guys, can I say something about that new dude Arthur? Some of these Barca fans actually think he's the new Xavi. Like, some of them are actually like how he.
No, come on, Vates, man, come on.
Like,
He's a good boy. Like I told Xavi again. Xavi can sniff Pirlo or Zidane that or Riquelme, but he's one of the best centrals of the generation. So they're not going to get replaced. But I believe that's like Coutinho. Man, I think we are going to see the step up next.
I think this might be his year. I really do think so.
Like the way he overshadowed Neymar and how he carried Brazil, I was shocked. I didn't think he had it in him.
Yeah.
So I think Coutinho is going to have like a big season for Barcelona, and I think having him fully in the Champions League, man, I think Barcelona are going to be
as good as Coutinho was in the World Cup. You don't think that says a lot about how just bad Brazil was?
Let's be fair. Brazil were not
Come on,
standard.
man.
But let's just look at this in
They were unlucky against
isolation.
Belgium.
Coutinho was Coutinho for that Belgium game was one of the players of the World Cup before the game.
Okay.
He was one of the players of the World Cup. Like guy were just playing amazing and was just thinking. The guy really doing and really operating. You know. So but my thing is that so who do you guys say are Champions League favorites? Because I still don't trust PSG. Juventus can get Pogba and Marcel.
Liverpool.
Real Madrid cannot operate without Hazard.
Can I say mine, Zaychich?
No, Bonucci's suspect, fam.
You see, Bonucci has fine ever. See,
Why did they let
Bonucci
Bonucci
of
come
2
back?
years ago.
Why?
Okay. Ever since he moved to AC Milan, he's not the same Bonucci.
I'm
I'm telling you,
let him come back though, because the way he left was a disgrace.
Bayern are winning the Champions League. I'll still
Nah,
take it.
chill.
Give up.
Chill up, fine.
I'm
relax.
not giving up.
Relax. When you have forwards taking home, you see forwards taking home in the World Cup. Do you see them in the World Cup? You see Kimmich as well. How he supposed if Germany was not.
Wait, guys. What is it? Okay, let's hear from Hardcore, then I'll go to Jujuma. Okay, Hardcore, speak. Hardcore, speak, my brother. Speak.
I don't think that Barcelona is contenders for the Champions League just because of the brick of a manager Valverde is. I don't trust him. I'm sorry.
That give you true trophies. You see,
And
no. I'm going to stop. See, this is the arrogance of Barcelona fans. The arrogance of Barcelona fans. You won two trophies. Two trophies, and against Roma, you were leading 4-1, and something just happened, and it didn't. Also, that loss wasn't all on Valverde. Sorry, Messi, do something. Sorry, PK, you give away that penalty. Sorry.
Di Francesco made more noise than Valverde did in the whole game.
But at the end of the day, players have some responsibility for giving away a 4-1 lead from the first leg. So that wasn't all on Valverde. And the fact about it is that the fact that he delivered 2 trophies, he almost went through a whole season unbeaten. I'm sorry, calling Valverde a brick makes 0 sense. Makes 0 sense.
It's unacceptable.
I think if Barcelona played Liverpool, they still would have lost there. I don't think they've looked that impressive against the big sides.
Honestly,
even against Chelsea.
They're going on
I think it's going to be Atletico, Man City, and Juve who are going to be the contenders. I think Atletico, the business I'm sorry to say, they look like they're going to be real contenders for the thing, you know?
I think
How about so what do you guys think of PSG there? Tuchel and PSG.
I don't think PSG is planning for the Champions League. It depends who they sign.
We don't know why that.
No, it's a joke, man.
Easy. So let me get this straight. So PSG have spent all this money and they're not sniffing a semi or a final. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep. It depends. No, it depends. If Buffon is in that goal, I guarantee you, there's no chance. I guarantee you. You can hear it from me. If Buffon is in that goal, they're not winning it.
Right there, man.
It's true. It's true. I swear.
Do you know what the second thing will be? If you have the Juventus PSG final and Juventus beats PSG in the final.
Yeah.
Like if Buffon, that's when you retire. If you Buffon, just clean your P45 and retire.
He'll go back to Juventus.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, HH. Mbappe, right? We all did not expect Mbappe to do well in the World Cup. But what happened? He literally shined.
What are you talking about?
Wait.
What are you talking about?
Why? What did he say? Wait. What did he say? What did he say?
He said Mbappe didn't do well in the World Cup.
No, I'm saying that people didn't expect him.
No, you didn't expect him.
You didn't, man.
Again, like I was saying, Mbappe had
Don't come spout rubbish on this Hangout, man, please. Look, I'm sorry, man. There's always so much crap I can allow guys to spout. Please relax. My thing, look, wait, easy, because you've talked a lot on this thing. You've talked a lot. Let me just take the mic back from you. So my thing is that with regards to Mbappe, I feel that this could be his coming out season because what this dude did the 19-year-old. Like, sorry, I'm gonna double down. People don't like to hear this. Wait, hey, what's your mic? What's your mic? Your mic is still buzzing up, man. Hear feedback. I'm gonna double down. I don't know people. I piss on Mbappe at 18 is better than Messi at 19.
Yes.
Doubling down. What's Mbappe's footballing IQ?
I mean, he already has,
understanding
man.
of the
He's
game.
won the World Cup at 19.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, what more?
No.
From the kid?
Double H, I don't know what you're talking about.
This might be the season where
Mbappe be real. Messi was holding the bench at 19. At the World Cup, he was holding the bench.
He was keeping bench better.
He was keeping the bench warm at 19 at the World
Messi
Cup.
at the Olympics was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was still
Olympics.
better.
He came from the
Olympics, man.
finals of 2006 against Arsenal.
Who's man's?
Yeah, man said Olympics though.
Massive.
Man, Olympics, what the hell? Damn.
But yeah, by the way, Messi was good at 19. I think his peak was around that. I mean, he was really good at 19.
No.
Nobody's questioning if he's good or not.
Wait. But basically, all I'm saying is that.
All we're saying is Mbappe has a World Cup medal, man. I mean,
No. But my thing is that
Messi was still-
look, Tuchel is a really good coach, but I think this should be too big for him. But if Tuchel can somehow get Neymar and Mbappe playing together, that PSG team is talented, and also Mohamed. I have ripe with you on your fan. Do you know how it is for our fans to start jumping up and down because you beat SGC team kids? Like I said, Arsenal fans have no shame. No shame.
In the second half, we played majority of the youngsters and we beat them 5-1. It was like 2-1, and then we took off Aubameyang, Ozil, and then when we brung Raul, Nelson, that's when we exposed them and they scored 5 goals. I mean 4
But
goals.
the preseason doesn't tell you like what the PSG is going to be bad this season.
No. I mean, basically, look, it's an irrelevant game. But look, wait, back to PSG. My thing is like that's it's a team of Verratti, flipping Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, Thiago Silva, Daniel. I mean, Daniel Alves. That's a crazy team. That's a crazy.
Yeah,
and
the manager's mentality. That's the thing. That's the issue.
No. I mean, basically, that's the thing. Like, I think it's one of the craziest that a team that's talented has not. They've not sniffed a semi-final. They've not sniffed. That's crazy.
But to be fair, they faced Madrid.
To be fair about what?
They faced Madrid and Barcelona. Like Madrid won 3 of the last.
Okay, no. Okay. Let's be real right now. PSG man for man are either equal or better than most teams in Europe. There is no team man for man that are better than PSG. Man for
only Liverpool maybe, but that's about it.
Liverpool? No.
Okay.
Get out of here, man.
No, he was having a laugh.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
But my thing is that look, with regards to Bayern Munich, man. So I think again, Robin is one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah, this bro.
Easy. Let me talk. Can I land?
No, you can't land, man.
No, let me land. So let me just finish what I
Robin is like 39. I mean, just move on.
Mama,
we have to be our elders. Come on, guys.
I'm going to finish my sentence because I'm going to start kicking guys.
Okay.
So, as I was saying, Rob, one of the greatest players of all of the game.
What the World Cup final?
Top five of all time. Top 5 of all time.
What the World Cup final?
The thing that worries me is that look, Robin, I know you are great. I know you reshaped and revitalized the entire game of football.
Oh
At
my God.
35, 34, you can't be relying on a guy that also try and take you all the way. I'm worried about.
Can I respond?
No, you can't respond.
Yeah, but with Robin, I think this might be Bayern season because everyone's on their last contract and this is it. Like this is it. Like this is it. Like they have to give everything they have. So and you know what? It's funny. It's funny with the Champions League. It's like whoever picks at the right time. So the teams that start well in the beginning of the season won't win it. It's the teams that actually pick around February, March.
This is what I think. I think the strongest teams are
Is
Liverpool and
you're
Atletico
gonna
Madrid.
say that shit.
It's Liverpool.
Atletico.
It's Liverpool.
I
it's
agree.
Liverpool.
Liverpool and Athletic.
Look,
Yeah,
look how many teams can beat Liverpool. I think only 2 teams can beat them in a 2-leg.
Bro.
That's
Whoa.
Neymar could tear that.
What did he say?
I mean Anfield away.
Wait, don't say Juventus, FG.
Nah, I said Liverpool.
Acting like Liverpool.
No, I mean 2 teams that can beat Liverpool.
Oh yeah, 2 teams. Oh, Juve and
teams. There's so many teams.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for Liverpool to go trophyless again, man.
What?
You know what it is? This is the most balanced.
You heard what he said. Just
in a
remember.
long time.
Okay. My thing. Okay. Let's just get some order here. So, I want to talk about Liverpool right now because a lot of the Liverpool fans are getting a bit gassed, very, very gassed.
Yeah.
So, next season, I'm going to start with FF. So, all the signings they've made, how many trophies did Liverpool win, and what trophies did they win? FG.
They won 0, and they finished.
Okay. Easy. No. FG, you can't come out and just say stuff. So you're just the good trophyless. Why?
Yes.
Why?
Because
Why?
I think Man City are too strong. They're the most consistent team. Let's just say that for the league.
So they
the
can't win an FA Cup or a Cup.
I mean, the cup games are all like it's unpredictable. Let's just say if they start like their B team or something, they might lose. So it's hard for the cup games to predict. But I don't see them winning the league.
Okay. So you're saying trophyless. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel, how many trophies do they win? Don't laugh. Take a comedy.
Like,
Daniel, how many trophies do Liverpool win?
I'm expecting. I think we can win the League Cup and the FA Cup. I'm expecting a title race and to go far in the Champions League.
So you expect two trophies?
Like,
so you're winning the quadruple basically.
Just tell me which trophies you're going to win, man.
I think maybe League Cup or FA Cup.
That's shocking.
Okay.
Yeah, but do you know your record in the FA Cup?
Easy. I'm going from left to right, man. I'll come to you, man. When the name is heads, talk. Hardcore. How many trophies Liverpool win?
Honestly, FA Cup, possibly a Premier League.
I didn't say possibly. I said what trophies will they win? I'd say honestly or possibly. Just what trophies are Liverpool going to win? It's a very simple question. Please, thank you.
Okay, honestly, I think it might be
I just said no.
FA Cup.
FA Cup. Yeah. Liverpool, everybody, man. What are your boys going to do next season? Honestly, based off the signings, the ridiculous money that.
Yeah, the double Champions League and the FA.
Whoa, easy.
Oh, come on now.
Let me
not write off anything. Let me not write off anything because anything can happen.
Okay, so Liverpool, can you repeat that again? Saying a champion and an FA Cup.
Yeah,
it could happen.
Champions League is very possible. Champions League
is
even
I still don't believe we got enough depth for the league, though. So.
I think
guys, I'm saying right now that
Liverpool
don't be surprised if you see Liverpool in a Champions final next season. Do not be surprised.
Don't mind these dudes, man. Don't mind these dudes. They're not
Don't be
gonna
surprised. Okay. Mohammed, what's trophy that Liverpool winning next season?
They're going trophyless, man. Let's be honest.
Okay, why? I don't know. Easy. Let the guy explain why.
Like they're under fire. Your club needs to be fired. I'm sorry.
Wait, my guys, one at a time. Mohammed, why are they going to go trophyless after all of their signings they made?
Well, because the only thing the club can hold up is a cup of coffee, man.
Oh, God. All right.
Yeah, so he's here for likes. He's here for likes. Next.
Okay, Ottoman, how many trophies are Liverpool winning next season?
Bro, same as other guys, 0, bro. The man just clocked. This guy is a proven loser.
God, yo.
Do you know that's very hard because
you guys are a bunch of haters, man.
Calm down, bro. Why are you mad, bro?
It's someone of you're gonna flop. I hope it's here that's name. Thank you.
Man, just start using that.
Okay, no, don't use that name. Rock Rahim. What trophies Liverpool win next season?
I think Liverpool will win all the cup competitions they're involved in next season.
It could happen.
On FIFA, he meant. On FIFA.
It could happen.
But I think the league will be won by either Chelsea, Spurs, or City.
Tottenham.
Man says Spurs. You're man says Spurs. Get out of here, man.
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. Okay,
Andrew, man, pass the thing, bro.
So it's Sad Dragoon, man. Liverpool. What do they achieve next season?
They're winning an FA Cup.
Yeah, that's what I think.
And that's
That's
it.
it. Yeah, that's it.
So that means Klopp should get sacked still. I mean,
No,
after
no,
spending
no,
300
no, no.
Spend 200 million for an FA Cup, bro.
Wait,
Even
Juju, Liverpool, what trophy do they win next season?
I think they're winning. They're going semi-finals, Champions League, and they either win.
I said what trophies as in they going
oh my god,
season.
Either Capital One and FA.
Yeah, that's the name.
So all saying
Guaranteed. No,
Bro,
guaranteed.
massive guarantee.
I mean, look. My the Premier League is going to be coming very soon. I think when we look past Man City doing and defending their title, I don't think I can. You know, I don't think they can.
This City, I think it's their playing style that helps them.
Did you
The
know
way they play.
Mars is injured?
Yeah.
So
Injury.
You got an ankle. He's got an ankle injury, but he still played though. He still got
No,
Bernardo Silva.
I mean, but
Sané,
look,
Sterling.
City. I just think that's Pep Guardiola's system, the players he has. I just see them taking it to another level. Like I don't see them breaking more records. But I just don't really see any team competing with them.
You don't think it's the most balanced season we've had in like years? Because I do. Like every league, every Champions League team, like they're all pretty balanced.
Okay, no. Let me ask you this now. Do you win the Champions League next season with Cristiano?
Do they
get Marcelo and Pogba?
That's our FG, man. FG will tell you.
Juventus can challenge.
Next season.
If they get Marcelo and Pogba, definitely.
Not this season. Next season.
But that's not happening. So.
Wait. Do you know?
How many
Do you know
goals?
Because guys, we have to have a conversation. Because if Cristiano leads Juventus to a Champions League,
He's the GOAT, man. He's gonna win the treble. If he wins the Champions League, he's winning a treble.
You ruined it. I was about to compliment your boy. Then you have to throw that into it.
We all know you have to compliment him.
Okay, look. Okay. Let me just say, if Cristiano wins the Champions League with Juventus, that is now Champions League with United, Champions League with the Real Madrid, Champions League with Juventus. So a Champions League with 3 different teams.
That's 4 in a row.
Really?
If he wins it.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
I mean, look.
Wait, do all those medals suffice to a World Cup if you add them all together? I mean, they must. I mean,
Look, you can't expect Portugal to win a World Cup.
yeah, true, yeah. Come on, half.
Oh, you can't make that.
If you look at Portugal before Ronaldo, they only made it to the World Cup twice.
No, guys, we're not. Let's stick with Juventus. So, what chance do Juventus have of? Because we still feel that Juventus needs. See, if Juventus need Pogba and Marcelo, I
don't think Marcelo's.
It's game over.
I don't understand why they're selling.
I really do think it's game over.
Sandro's better, man. Marcelo, they don't.
Wait. So if Marcelo wants to go to you don't think you just quickly stop Alejandro? Come on.
No. I would sell Sandro. You're buying a third.
Remember, the manager's a leg fam. He wants defense first.
If anything, Juventus need Higuain to stay and then find out.
No. They don't need Higuain to stay, man.
They need to sell him.
Get that guy there.
Wait. Going back to Pogba. If Pogba comes, then Pjanic is leaving. And that's not good. Pjanic is better, so I would rather have Pjanic.
What?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
You'd rather have Pjanic than Pogba.
That's what he said.
Yes, I'd rather have the guy who bossed Real Madrid at the Bernabeu than Pogba.
Wow.
Okay.
Plus, Pogba played good for 7 games, bro. 7 games doesn't start.
No. FG, you're a Real Madrid fan.
Nah, I'm a Juve fan.
He's actually the United fan. He actually started up with the United fan.
Is this allowed?
Yes.
Are you allowed to literally hop up through? Okay, Juju Man is different.
No, it's not allowed.
So are you allowed to just hop around the team based off a man you support?
Wait,
that's crazy.
I can't. Wait, what's wrong with winning? I can't win.
HH, didn't you do the same thing with JJ Okocha? Like you supported like wherever he went, right?
Oh no! I followed the team. I wasn't like. He changed his entire avatar.
He's literally a Juve supporter.
He changed his everything about his life to black and white.
Half of he's literally a Juve supporter now. He's literally a Juve supporter.
No.
Overnight.
I think.
But in truth, let's be in truth. The Cristiano Gate, the fanship, is something I've never really seen before.
No, it's a load of fuck boys. It's a load of fuck boys.
No.
Oh,
But Mohammed, wait. Whoever they are, the passion of these dudes is
he's special.
It's he has a huge fans. I mean, it's a shit not that great a player. He has a ridiculous religion of fans. But my thing is that look, man. With regards to the Chelsea coming into 2019, Real Madrid are not going to win it 4 in a row, are they?
They're going trophyless.
Nah.
They don't get I told you no.
Now, all you guys, no. You were all same guys who said they would never do it 3 times in a row.
No. I said 3 in a row.
That's what all you guys said.
They don't have Cristiano.
Only guys that said 3 in a row
They just lost.
It's not that we don't have Cristiano. It's that there's too many holes in.
There's anyone who knows Real Madrid any more than me, I know for a fact that even without Ronaldo, they can go all the way to the semifinals because they just have that black magic in them.
I'm not. I said, can they win or not? Because about semifinals. Did you see anybody's Manchester? I said, can the damn thing when Lam is winning a Champions League going to a semifinal. My thing is
they just lost Zidane and Ronaldo. It's
Real Madrid be very careful. Because Bale will not give you a full season. It's not.
Yeah, that's just
big bench, man.
Somehow miraculously
players know how to adapt. You know, like Ronaldo.
Let me land.
Oh my goodness.
My thing is Real Madrid. You have to be very, very, very careful. I'm going to reiterate because I know Perez listens to this hangout. If you don't buy Eden Hazard, Barcelona are winning the league in February.
Should
wait.
I'm saying right now.
What about Atletico?
Barcelona had a poor squad last season.
Wait, guys.
Can I say something?
Okay, I'm going to go to Rahimski, then Dragoon. Rahimski.
Okay, yeah. In a nutshell, basically, it's not necessarily about the signings completely. I mean, that's a factor, but the thing is, Zidane gave the players a freedom on the pitch. Lopetegui is very systematical. He wants you to play a particular way, or it's the highway for him. So we're gonna have to see how the players adapt.
That's what I'm saying.
We're easy. I said, look, Star Dragoon.
Okay, so you're saying they should buy Hazard, but what if it's like way too much and Chelsea charge like 160 mil and they can't buy a striker?
Bro, they just got 160 mil.
Okay, let me respond. My thing is that sometimes you need to make a loss to make a gain. For me, it's going to be something like 100. If 200, if Real Madrid, I pay that. I take the loss, and this crap up I'm hearing that he wouldn't sell shirts.
So you're taking Benzema up front.
Wait, half of
wait. Let me explain the thing. So basically, you take Hazard. I'd still keep Benzema, and if you have a Benzema at the top of the tree, Hazard wide left, Isco number 10, Bale wide right. That's a very effective team.
No. Well, you can't start both Bale and Isco. I mean, who's going to be
Isco's number 10?
It's called a walk. No, trust me, it can walk. Relax, it can walk. Because my thing is that without Hazard, first of all, you're not sure that can give you a full season. Asensio is quality, but very young. Isco, are you good now? Because I'm hearing that they want to.
But look at the goal he scored against Bayern in the semi-final. That shows you so much.
Nah, he's an impact player. Nah.
The game was already won, bro. That game was already won.
Wait. Going back to Zidane, man. He the only reason he left was he knew Ronaldo was leaving, and he went to Juventus too.
By the way, the good thing about Madrid is this can go either way because they, for the first time in years, they have a coach. They actually have a coach, and the other thing is they're taking a huge risk going with the Bale, Benzema, and Vinicius or Isco, whoever starts. That is taking a huge risk on your season.
Okay, no, guys. Okay, let's be okay.
Can I ask a question?
Let's change the scenario. Okay, let's change the scenario. What if Vinicius Junior is really good?
He's going to the Castilla team. He's going to the B team.
So then you have to give him, because again, Real Madrid, right? Again, like I was saying, I don't think they rely on just one player to help them to go all the way.
My friend,
like, it doesn't work like that.
All I'm saying is that Vinicius Junior is really good, as in he's a true wonder kid. Then like, okay, because the whole idea that, okay, this guy is going to play a few games here and here, but look, fair enough. It's only training me. But watching him in training, okay. For me, I want to see him play. I want to see him be given like 60 40 minutes and see how good they do this because like, okay, if this guy is really,
and I might prove you guys wrong.
There must be a reason why the actions are even scouted a guy that.
No. Look, the reason why Madrid are scouting these young players is because they can't compete with the market now. They can't spend 200 million like.
I heard they still owe money to the banks.
They're just trying to buy all the young players so they don't have to compete with the best anymore because they can't afford the big players.
Okay, so you guys are telling us that Madrid cannot afford 200 million.
Guys, can I tell you guys something? Real Madrid
you can't. You told us too much.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Wait. But I want to finish off with this. I want to finish off with.
Can I ask a question? Can I quickly ask a question about Real Madrid?
Daniel, you can ask the question.
Do you think Real Madrid? Do you think Asensio should start for Real Madrid?
Who?
Asensio.
Asensio.
I think he's a quality player.
Asensio is not okay. He's limited. He's average. See,
oh my
God.
Easy.
Come on now.
Juju has a point.
Wait.
Look at the goal he scored against Bayern. He's saying all that.
Guys, let's explain what Asensio is average.
Here's a news flash for every Spanish guy, every guy from Spain. Like, all these players that they rate highly, they're average. Just because they played for Madrid. Like Asensio, he started some of the games. He's not going to carry you the entire season. He's an alright player.
Let's be honest.
What matters is the win. He's going to give you the result.
Let's be honest.
He's just a good finisher. He's a world-class finisher. Apart from that, he's average all the other qualities. Yeah.
How can you be average to be world-class at finishing? That makes no sense.
No. It makes sense. He doesn't offer.
Nobody has talked about Sergio Ramos.
And he's a good
Nobody has talked about Sergio Ramos, what he can do in the last minute of a game. It gets really critical.
Madrid.
Nobody has even talked about
you stopped in 2015.
And then here's another thing.
In his best day.
No. Here's another thing. Isco is on watch. So he's the main man. He's 26. He's entering where he's in control. He's not a bench player anymore. Isco is in control now. So if Madrid fail, I'm looking at Isco, and I don't want anyone to make excuses. If like this World Cup, Spain failed. Isco was, among the main guys. We kept quiet. And then this season, I'm looking at Isco again. Well, let's see how Madrid do. If they fail, no one is going to talk again. No one's going to talk again.
Wait. Let me bring it back to Man City because I'm going to go out and say City. I still believe are the best chance of a Premier League side winning the Champions League.
No way, man. What are you
talking about?
Let me explain, man. It's if they can avoid Liverpool, because I think Klopp still gets that ass. So if they can avoid Liverpool, I think City have a very good chance of beating
not even Liverpool, even Madrid, PSG. There's so many teams that can beat City, and Pep's away record. That's a huge.
I'm telling you right now that City can beat PSG or Real Madrid.
Wait, then.
Bro,
I'm telling you right now.
Have you seen the midfield? De Bruyne, David Silva, Fernandinho, compared to what?
Yeah.
That midfield is disgusting.
Because Klopp's system really just messes Pep's system, and Real Madrid and PSG play in club system and the way that they play.
No, I think
Pep
it's the opposite.
just has issues with how clubs teams, but how
no, I think it's the opposite. I think Liverpool can beat Madrid, and because they play like, I think Liverpool can beat City. I don't know.
Man, Klopp beats 3 times last season. 3 times last season.
Yeah,
he beat him 3 times out of 4.
Out of 4, exactly.
Yeah. And that first one he was unlucky as well because Bunny got.
Yeah, that's one. They went that 10 minutes. So basically, Klopp's system is the antithesis of Pep's system because Klopp does what Pep does, but faster and much more aggressively. But with Real Madrid and PSG, they play into Man City's hands. And I think that Man City's speed and the way that they move the ball around will cause issues with attacking him like PSG and Real Madrid. Let's just see how long.
I know I've talked too much, right? But I just want to ask one question to you guys: is that Pep, right? Is he ever going to be a coach where, let's say, when it goes to the die-hard moments, like let's say when they were losing to 3-0 against Liverpool last season in the Champions League, is he ever going to change his tactics? Is he ever going to change his formations?
No, he did because Gundogan and Braun Sterling.
I think that's weird. I think that's weird that you can make the same mistakes and not learn from them.
Everyone has their way of management, So like Klopp and Pepper and Mourinho fixing their ways. People like Ferguson are very and Benitez are interchangeable and can adapt out to the teams that they play. So it's kind of the manager that you are. But hence why we say that Pep. You should be very careful when you call one of the best coaches managers of all time, because for me, I have far more respect for Ferguson and an old school Mourinho.
Yeah,
because Pep has always had quality players. Yes,
exactly.
Like Mourinho had a bunch of
small team.
FC Porto.
Yeah,
and Ferguson had a bunch of young bricks. With pretty much young bricks. So until Pep coaches a bunch of bricks to a title. Don't put him in conversation with Ferguson's old school play. Like new school Mourinho is trash, but also Mourinho, one of the greatest managers of all time.
That's why I can't wait to see Zidane in like a club like Manchester United, because again, I feel like a small club. Or like Dortmund.
Nah, he's the assistant. He's the assistant. Zidane is the assistant director of Juve right now. He's gonna be the manager in 2 years. He's taking over Allegri soon.
Man, that's great. Okay, guys. Look, I'll see you all next time, guys.